Ladies and gentlemen, we have another Kiwi Tapes video ready to roll. And this one's pretty fucking freaky, I'm not gonna lie with you. If you guys haven't subscribed to Kiwi's Tapes, subscribe to the channel right now. I'm just kidding, not right now, but do subscribe to Kiwi Tapes channels. It's an amazing channel. We love it here. But let's get into it. The Daddy-Daughter Dream Team. TikTok's worst father. Oh, what kind of Tennessee, Kentucky shit do we have going on here?
The Daddy-Daughter Dream Team, also known as Patrick and Sarah,
Yeah.
are a father-daughter TikTok duo who first rose to popularity in 2023 with their dances.
This is giving off Napoleon Dynamite vibes, you know? Like, this is something that you would see Napoleon Dynamite if that movie would have come out today.
Dances that many people thought were extremely inappropriate for a father and daughter to be doing. And they were pretty swift to extremely in 2023 with their dances. Dances that many people thought were extremely inappropriate for a father and daughter to be doing. And they were pretty swift to defend themselves. Sarah claiming she's an adult and can do whatever she wants, and Patrick claiming that he's not a creep. It is in fact you who is—
Bro, you got the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. No, nobody. Hold on. Oh, nobody is gonna take you seriously if you have Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. All right, and you're on TikTok dancing with your daughter. I mean, like, I don't like dancing with your daughter. Okay, I don't really see an issue with that, but if this lore runs so much deeper and it somehow leads to like incest or them kissing or some shit, it'd be crazy.
Weird for believing there is something going on between the two.
So you want to know why I look so uncomfortable in the videos? Well, I'm about to tell you.
Why?
So listen, and listen good.
Why?
Number one, I'm not underage. I'm almost 21. I will be 21 on Friday, so you people can stop telling me that I'm underage. Number two, I am not looking for any sort of relationship on TikTok or anywhere else for that matter.
Look for braces.
I'm focused on myself, my schooling, and my career. My social media is not available to anybody, so you can stop asking. Number three, my father is not creepy, weird, or doing anything he's not supposed to do. He's being a father. If you don't like that, you can leave. I love him, he loves me, we're doing something we love together, so you can stop making horrible accusations that are not true in the slightest.
The people that seem to think that I'm in love with my daughter.
Yeah, bro. It's hard. It's hard being a troll on this one, right, guys? Like, you see this dude on TikTok dancing with his daughter, and as a troll that's trying to be a decent human being, God is tempting you, and Satan is riding on your shoulder, whispering things in your ears, commenting, saying, "You're fat, you kiss your daughter." That is hard.
You guys are stupid. Simple as that. I mean, come on. Really? And just because we don't vehemently respond to every comment that says we're a couple, I thought deleting and blocking people that said that would get the clue that we are not, and that we are completely abhorred and appalled that people would think that. But apparently we have to say it publicly. So this is me saying it publicly. We're not. I love my daughter. That's it. She's my daughter. If it appears like we're a couple, that's not on me. That's you guys thinking the wrong thing. And I'm sorry if we're close enough to appear to be a couple.
Sarah is in her early 20s.
Yeah, I can see why we're saying that, right? Like it's clear as day. Like, if you guys like had like matching outfits and you guys were on a stage, you guys were professional like father and daughter dancers, I don't think people would have a problem with it. But it's the way that you guys like, it's the vibe and your guys is like background, right? Like if I had like a video of some dude in this same exact environment singing directly into the camera, I would think he's a serial killer. But if he's in a studio singing, looking into the camera, you would have a complete different vibe. It's, yeah.
And from what I can gather, Pat is either in his late 40s or early 50s.
Whoa.
So Sarah is correct that she is an adult, but it doesn't make what they're doing any less disturbing. Patrick even kicking it up another notch with their next viral video.
That's weird, bro.
Patrick would give his daughter a purity ring. For those who don't know what that is, it's a
So I'm gonna take a very wide out swing. I'm gonna assume that they're from the South somewhere. They said South Carolina, right? Or I don't know. The mom's not in the picture, and she's the only child, and he's a single dad. That is my guess. My guess is that she could never do anything wrong. I am speaking from experience on this one.
ring signifying a vow to abstain before marriage.
Don't
and
kneel.
it's usually something simple, just a band, but Patrick gave her a full-blown diamond ring, even dropping down on one knee to give it to her, creating this extremely awkward video.
What is this?
Sarah, will you wear this ring as a sign
Why did you
and a
post that?
promise to God?
Why did you put? What's with the flowers in the water? The soda right there. What's she having here? What's of shit under the bed? Another cup.
God and to me to remain pure until the day you're married.
Yes. That is gorgeous.
Give me your left hand. Okay.
Why is
This
she
ring-
always wearing shorts?
A lot
He's-
of people
he's-
also took issue
mind.
with this one. It was very proposal-like, and
Yeah.
it definitely didn't help with the people accusing them
It
of having an
didn't. It
inappropriate
didn't.
relationship. Criticism got so intense that Sarah's mother decided to make a
Oh.
TikTok addressing all
I'm
of
wrong.
the allegations. At
Where-
least
where's the
that's
mom?
what they'd like you to believe, because many suspect that Patrick scripted this for his wife.
I've watched the internet attack my daughter and my husband, and it's really pissing me off, but I stay quiet.
Dude, the trolls on the trolls are having the time of a life. I guarantee you. The trolls are having the time of a life with it, some boys.
Done staying quiet. What the hell is wrong with you people? My husband is the sweetest and kindest man. He would never hurt a fly, let alone his family. Come on, guys. If you ever met him and actually knew him, you would think so too. Now, because I choose not to be on camera, everybody thinks I'm forced not to be on camera. Bitch, nobody forces me to do anything. I don't like to be on camera a lot.
I still haven't described the family dynamic, so now's a
Yeah.
perfect time.
Family
You, of
dynamic
course,
is
have
weird.
Patrick and Sarah, father and daughter, but then you also have Teresa, Patrick's wife, and Sarah's mother. All of these people, along with Sarah's little brother, make up the family. They live in Texas at some sort of an extended stay motel. An extremely
Okay, so I'm wrong about them being a signal and no siblings, but I am right about them being from the South. Because motherfuckers that wear where is it? We're at 425. Motherfuckers that wear shit like this, they're definitely from the South. 100%. Let's see, 425. Blah, blah, blah.
of an extended stay motel, an extremely similar situation to that of the resilient Jenkins. Sarah and her brother have been homeschooled for many years,
Yeah.
causing Sarah to have almost no outside connection.
Oh my god. So like, there's benefits to homeschooling, but homeschooling, like this is just my opinion on it, right? Like, you don't have to listen to what I say. But homeschooling only benefits people that are rich. Okay? If you're poor or middle class, homeschooling is not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna rob you of like social skills. You're not gonna have any connections. You're gonna be a loner. I mean, you could be a loner if you do go to school, and like your chances of being a loner, when you're homeschooled is a lot higher than it is when you go to school. But you're just robbing your kid out of so many things. I don't know. It's like a 50-50. It's like, do I homeschool my kid and my kid not know shit because I don't know shit and be a loner and be awkward, or does I send my kid to public school? The chances of being radicalized by stupid fucking agendas getting up your shit, but they could also have friends and grow up and learn social cues. Like, I could go on about it, but you guys don't want to hear me rant about that.
Spending the majority of her time with her family. But Sarah does have one person that she truly considers a friend, leading us to Jenna Frank. Jenna Frank is an actress in her mid-20s, well known for her work in the Power Rangers franchise.
What?
She's also the daughter of Jason David Frank, better known for his roles as the Green and White Power Ranger.
No.
Well, the entire
Bro, you know what pisses me off so fucking bad? Is that my sister and my female cousins don't have any good looking or hot friends that I can talk to or get with. It was like, they all look like you.
family are massive fans and will attend just about any meet and greet that Jenna holds.
Okay.
This has
Yeah.
caused Sarah to believe that her and Jenna are actually best friends, like legitimate best friends, not just associates. She thinks that they have a very close bond. None of which has been helped by Jenna, who has definitely fed into this parasocial relationship, but I can say with full confidence that these two are not best friends. And it's really very sad because this is Sarah's only friend, so she's been very adamant about her and Jenna actually having a relationship. But if I'm being honest, all this talk of Jenna Frank is just a
See, you homeschooled your kid and you made them a social retard. They don't have any friends. Good job.
Setup to give even greater context to the first real controversy that the daddy-daughter dream team found themselves in, and that's Ariella Brigman. It all started when Sarah posted a TikTok of her with an AI song dubbed over it, and people were already very invested in getting to the bottom of what exactly was going on between Sarah and Patrick, leading to the creation of snark subreddits and TikTok pages following all of their worst behavior. Well, these people did some digging, and it turns out that that AI song was only used once. That means Sarah was the only one on TikTok to use this song. So people looked into it, and it led back to an account called Ariella Brigman. The account used AI to portray a fictional girl called Ariella. The account initially made music, but soon descended into OF content. And like I said, Sarah was one of the only people on the internet that seemed to know about Ariella Brigman. That is until now, and people...
Because she's one of the only ones, and that's a possibility that she is Ariel Brigman, the AI porn star.
Began openly discussing who they thought was behind the account, most likely Patrick or Sarah, and almost immediately after that discussion began, Ariella Brigman was deleted, with very sparse info being left about her on the internet. Patrick has been caught following similar accounts on Instagram in the past, so everybody basically caught following very sparse info being left about her on the internet. Patrick has been caught following similar accounts on Instagram in the past, so everybody basically knew who was behind the account. But the daddy-daughter dream team would continue to deny it, attempting to brush it all under the rug, and returning to regular content for a short time. They would adopt a dog to go with their growing number of reptiles, and continued to act like all was well. But it was not, because Jenna Frank would soon block Sarah and Patrick, cutting off all contact with them. Many assume that Jenna was informed of the Ariella Brigman account, and it's very disturbing to say, but it's quite clear who this AI model is based off of. This video, courtesy of Daddy-Daughter Nightmare Team on AI model is based off of. This video
overlap a picture of Jenna Frank, whom Sarah thought was a bestie, and used the opacity to make the picture fade in and out, same exact face. See, the thing about like public figure guys is that, well, like, I'm not a public figure, but I would say maybe 8 out of 10 times, somewhere around there, 7 public figures aren't your friends. If you approach them in public, obviously they have to be nice, right? Because they're a public figure and they have a public image that they have to uphold and stay relevant. So don't make a parasocial relationship with a public figure or someone who's popular or someone who's part of a Power Rangers franchise. for example.
Video courtesy of Daddy Daughter Nightmare Team on TikTok shows just how eerily similar the two's faces are. I would also like to point out that whenever Jenna was meeting with Sarah, Patrick was right there. In my opinion, using his daughter to get closer to Jenna than he would be able to without a young woman. So Jenna blocking them on all socials was a
Bro, this dude was, oh my god, he was jacking in the corner. It's like, yeah! My god.
a big deal for the family.
Yeah,
And
that's a
they
huge
even
deal.
threatened to quit TikTok over it.
Oh my
going so
god.
far as to private all of their Instagrams and live streams. But despite the overwhelming evidence that at least one of them was tied to the Ariella Brigman account, Patrick would still continue to deny it.
Let's look at this, shall we? So their evidence that it's us is we liked their photos on Instagram. And Sarah lip-synced the song. Well, you do, of course, realize that songs, TikTok videos can pop up on people's For You page that you interacted with. It's part of the algorithm. So Sarah was the only one to make a lip sync. Sarah was the only one to actually make a lip sync or use the song. Well, it wasn't up long, apparently, and she's the only one that saw it. And as for liking their photos on Instagram, well, we've already told you about that. We literally wanted to support a small creator, even if it was AI. So let's set this to rest right now.
I think that's your first mistake, is saying that you would want to support AI creators on the internet. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like controversial right now, especially like in the art community. I was like, if you mention anything about AI, let's say like a good amount of people on the internet will like attack you. Even I think AI is kind of like the pineapple on pizza situation. I think like one person generally doesn't like pineapple, another person, and the second person hates pineapple because the first person hates pineapple, and becomes like a popular hate trend, and just hasn't died. That's kind of how I view like AI. It's like, it's nice to get like ideas from AI, but like, I don't know, it's like AI is the future, and there's not really anything you can do about it.
Take a look. So the way they pin this on us is apparently this Ariella Brigman character sounds a lot like Aurelia. Okay, well, the trolls know our book just as well as we do. They've read it.
But even more evidence of them being tied to Ariella would surface. Sarah and Pat authored a book,
the fuck
an
is
extremely
Disc
weird one about a 17-year-old princess and a dragon who
it's
have
on the
a very
shirt.
suspicious bond. Well, people noticed that on the Ariella Brigman Venmo account, for her banner image, it was a picture of that book. Her seemingly being the only person to know about the Ariella AI song, while also Ariella being a big fan of their obscure book.
What does he have the mic so far down his shirt? You just turn the mic gain up or down on it, right? And why is your nipples popping out? Is it cold? Bro, if you're cold, go put a hoodie on. Is that... You see, you got one nipple right there, and you got the other nipple right there. Then you got the mic right there. It's supposed to be like right in here. Right?
Which has probably sold less than a dozen copies. It's really all the proof people needed. But things were about to get even worse upon further investigation of the Ariella Brigman account. People would find a profile on a website called Literotica, which is basically...
I'm sorry if I'm pausing the video a lot. I like to pause videos and look around what they have in the videos. White walls, some spider web right there. Well, it looks like spider web. Some spider webs right there. Normally, like when you have nothing on your walls and you've been occupying that room or that building for a decent amount of time and there's still not anything on the walls, normally a sign of like mental you're not doing too well mentally. I know that too, because I also tore down everything on my walls when I was going through a mental breakdown. So there's something I'm just swinging on this, right? I'm just swinging. I'm not saying that's what it actually is. I'm just like kind of like comparing myself to it, you know.
used to write smut and upload it to the internet. And like I said, there was an account on the website tied to Ariella, who we basically know for sure now is Pat. Well, the stories tied to this account are some of the most depraved literature I've ever laid my eyes on. The stories are absolutely vile. I don't even know how to describe them here on YouTube, but let's just say it involves the exact kind of stuff that Patrick has been accused of doing with Sarah. I just really want to stress that these stories are absolutely disgusting, involving children, family members. Whoever wrote this shit has some real evil in them, and there's even more evidence pointing towards this account being Patrick's. People would try to create an account on the website with Patrick's email, only to be told that an existing account was already registered to it. And if things couldn't get any more suspicious, soon after the discovery of these accounts, the Daddy-Daughter Dream Team TikTok page goes missing, and for a short time, so do Sarah and Patrick. This is actually quite common for the two to do, either taking slight breaks or having Pat more behind the camera, but this was the official end of the Daddy-Daughter Dream Team page.
You know, I don't think they would be getting so much hate if they actually dressed properly and she actually did like her hair and makeup. Because people tend to be a lot nicer and more, like, what's that word I'm looking for? They tend to be more nice and something, some other word I can't think of, towards people who look good or are good looking. Like, most of the videos, it's just them wearing casual clothes, like no makeup or like didn't even do their hair like that. Like, I guarantee you, if they actually dressed up fancy, that they wouldn't be getting so much hate. Like, it's like you're not even trying, you're just dancing on like whatever you feel like.
And when they did return, it was in a completely different format.
Yeah, like
Her Dream Team
like he looks good right here. He looks good right here.
Page. And when they did return, it was in a
She looks okay. If she did her hair and her makeup, fucking, and then started dancing, she'd probably get less hate. Like, she would probably, I don't know, be like successful, but probably doing a whole lot better. But with a whole Patrick being like an AI creep, and your plan's already going down.
completely different format. Sarah posting on her own and claiming that she had moved out. And she would of course use this TikTok page to defend her and her father's actions, while also blaming the trolls for the Dream Team ending.
I'm sorry to say, but the Dream Team is gone. We just couldn't post content together anymore.
Is she gonna dye her hair blue next or what? Stop pausing the video, watch a video? Fine.
More knowing how people saw it, especially with the latest bull they're trying to spread. All the rumors are false, but there's nothing I can do. People are going to believe it, and I can't stop them, so we're done creating content together. So, welcome to the new me. I'm going to fly solo from now on. Don't get me wrong, I still love my dad. He will always be my best friend and biggest fan, but I think flying on my own is best. So from now on, you'll only see me.
Sarah claimed that she had gotten a new job and would be moving over 30 minutes away from her family, and she would also request a bunch of Amazon items in a wish list for the move. But not everyone had forgotten about the controversy surrounding Ariella Brigman and the numerous accounts tied to her. I really don't even know why I'm saying Ariella anymore. It's Patrick. Patrick is behind the Ariella Brigman accounts. But Sarah will still tooth and nail defend their lies.
I was trying to just go about my business and let everyone see me and celebrate my new life with me. I didn't want to be a bitch. But
bro, just stop addressing him. Stop defending your dad. Like, I get he's your dad, but you're only gonna make the situation worse by addressing it. Just say like, yeah, my dad did that, he did this. I'm like, it's not my dad, so like obviously I'm not in his shoes, but that's how I would do it. It's constructive, positive criticism. Oh.
Apparently that's what everyone wants to see. So guess what? In the words of Matilda, no more Miss Nice Girl. So, you all don't like that I call my room at the extended stay an apartment. Too bad. For all intents and purposes, it is an apartment. I had the bed removed so I would have more room. My bed is smaller and fits better, which gives me more room to move. The apartment looks like the one my family used to live in. Duh! It's an extended stay. They all look pretty similar. So because it looks similar and it's an extended stay, I must be lying. What reason do I have to lie to you punk-ass bitches? I'll
Oh
never
my
see
god.
any of you in real
Well,
life,
enjoy
so what
hell,
does it
potty
matter?
mouth.
It isn't like I have to cover anything up because there's nothing to cover up. I live in an apartment at an extended stay place in the Dallas area. The only thing I lied about is my exact location. Really, it is quite hilarious to
You know, I did a girlfriend test that looks like very similar to her, but she was like more defined in the face, blonde. Wonder how she's doing.
watch. And I know you're gonna post about this saying I'm being defensive. Yep.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
defending
Where's my
myself
phone?
rather than
Hold
letting
on.
you punks
Fuck,
walk
something
all
charger.
over me. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need your safe space? Fucking pansies. No, wait, I know. You're gonna
Yeah.
say I'm bullying you because I called you stupid. Oh no, I'm a big bad bully because you can't handle when people actually
She fell.
fight back.
She fell
See,
for.
this
She fell for it. There's a thing on the internet now. It used to be about who's correct when it comes to arguments on the internet or trolling. Now it just come down to who. Now the arguments and debates online is all about who could get the other person mad first. That's it's come down to. So when you start playing their game, you already lost. Like they have you in their claw. Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, you give them some feedback, but the second you start calling them names, after they start calling you names, you're playing their game, and you Red Lobster cheese sticks with garlic crust. Oh, yes, I love it.
is the problem with this generation. You can dish it out, expecting me to just ignore you so you can keep doing it. But the second I snap back, it's, oh, she must be guilty. Why would she be so defensive? Bitch, you are literally calling me a liar.
I want to make it very clear that I view Sarah as a victim in all of this. She has been isolated and indoctrinated by her father,
Yeah.
who she will defend.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking thank you, QB. Thank you.
In any scenario. She often says, why would I lie about these things if what you claim was happening is true? But it's so obvious why. Not only is it your father, but it's also the person victimizing you and turning you into a bold-faced liar. Most of everything Sarah said about her new life was a complete lie. She hadn't moved out. She had only moved across the same complex
Oh
from
my
where
God.
her family was living. And even the validity of that is doubtful. It seemed that she didn't have a new job either. So things were basically the same, but Sarah was posting on her own. And then Patrick started doing the same, returning with a new page called Patrick Unscripted. And using this page, he attempted to
No.
address all the controversy. But if you ask me,
No.
these videos are
No.
damning.
Apparently, I couldn't stay away, so I guess I just proved the trolls right. But that's okay. I'm back, but not the way you want me to be. I'm not playing around anymore. I'm done. So you want to keep sending accusations my way? Fine. I'll respond. The answer is simple. I am tired of all of you people just coming on here and getting away with whatever you feel like.
Whatever you feel like, guys. Whatever you feel
Of
like.
being in an inappropriate relationship with my daughter? You guys have sick fucking...
Guys, he's not in a inappropriate relationship with his daughter. He's in an inappropriate relationship of a AI picture of his daughter's friend. Get it right. Or I need to get it right. Somewhere along that line. I almost went Japanese there for a second.
heads. How could that be the first thing you think about when a father hugs his daughter? I mean, come on, really?
It's the
That is
way
most
you hug her.
disgusting
It's the
thing
way
I
you
have
hug
ever
her.
heard in my life. I tried to pass it off. I tried to be nice. I tried to just roll with it and laugh it off. But honestly, you guys are...
I'm sorry, but his teeth is really disturbing me. Like I'm really cautious and I can't think of the word. I'm like really, one of my fears is losing my teeth. I am afraid to lose my teeth and my hair. The two things I'm afraid of: losing my teeth and my hair. This guy, he doesn't give a fuck.
sick, perverted freaks. Doesn't surprise me that one of you created an AI account to try and frame me. Me! I've never even thought
That's
about
rich.
writing a story like that. And you know what I'm talking about. Everybody's heard the rumors. I did not write stories like that. The only story I've written is our book, Firebound Harmony, which, by the way, we wrote every word. Well, not every word. There was a couple instances where we used AI to help us. But we...
Okay, so from my perspective, he's defending the AI allegations, right? But then he said that he uses AI. So when he said that I use AI to read or write, that kind of makes people think, okay, so he's like saying he didn't, but he's also saying he did. Also, I'm not trying to hate on his wife, but a middle-aged man with a wife that I'm sure she's nice. She's a nice lady, but she's not very appealing. So when you have internet access as a middle-aged white man who probably hates his life and dances on TikTok with his daughter, what's the chances of him looking at porn of women that are way younger? Okay, like personally, like come on. You think this guy didn't use AI to create a younger woman that he finds attractive? Of course he did. It's like a boomer discovering the internet for the first time. Once they find out that they could look up their favorite friend from their high school on Facebook, they get addicted to it. Like it's obvious, bro.
paraphrased it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're going to believe what you want, and I don't care anymore. But I'm going to set the record straight. So the record is this. I am just a normal, everyday father who cares for his children. And you guys can stop hurling wild accusations. Specifically, the one that's calling themselves the dad and daughter nightmare team. You were even lower.
So for reference of like what I said earlier, this is what I'm talking about. When I said boomer discovered the internet for the first time.
You know what? I don't like this. All these games are based on the dark side of life.
The knife, you're closer to the victim. It's more personal.
You're so dirty.
Uh-oh.
You're a naughty boy. Go.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like one of the greatest examples that I can think of, like right now.
Than dirt. You are coming on here, clipping our videos, using them for your purposes. But I'm not taking the high road anymore. So I'm going to find these little clips of videos. I'm going to find these little snippets on Reddit. I'm going to start posting them on this channel. And I'm going to start responding to them. Some of the shit you come up with is like so far out there in the realm of possibilities that I don't even know where your brains are anymore. I can't wait to read what you're going to write on Reddit about this video. Oh, he's triggered. Yep, I'm triggered. And you're not going to like the result. Because I can hurl insults with the best of them. I'll make you feel about this high. And I won't feel bad about it either. Because you're all a bunch of fucking dumbass. You get your fucking jollies off of attacking other people on the internet. That's your pleasure. That's what you want to do. So you all are the lowlife, not me. So I'm just going to give you what you deserve. A little taste of your own medicine.
Oh my God.
That feels the need to come after me, by all means. You all know
my bad,
where I
hold on.
work. You all know where I live. By all
Hold on.
means. Come on. I'll be happy to educate you in real life. Problem is, you won't like it.
He would even
Yeah.
fess up to previously having a Literotica account, and the admission
Really?
of that is damning as well. It
Who
even
would've
furthers
guessed?
the ties between him and Ariella.
I did not create any other Literotica accounts ever. Okay, wait.
Yeah, you
I'll
did.
check that. I had one tied to an old
See?
email address
I told
back when I was 20 years old. But I wasn't reading stories like that. So, getting to this comment. You have tied accounts to me from 12 years ago on the Literotica site. The method of tying those accounts to me was a YouTube video of a guy who sounded apparently just like me. I didn't hear it, but apparently everybody else did. You know.
All right. So here's a common trend that I noticed among like kind of like low gals or we call it like people like this, for example. You have them right here when they're rising. Okay. So right at the bottom of the pyramid at the start, And halfway through the pyramid, the trolls start to notice. So when you start getting popular and you get out there more, you're going to attract the trolls. And what trolls do, they like to test the waters first, okay? Now, if they find out that the trolls can swim or even walk on the water, we're gonna swim. We're gonna walk on the water, right? We're gonna walk to the different side of the river. But that's only if you let them. So the rising, you're getting out there, the trolls, and then you're at that right here. I'm gonna put ALG for like allegations and fucking like bullshit, you know. So bullshit, and then at the top you have about for this, like you disappear, you know. Put it like right there. You disappear, yeah. So you have Ryzen. You get popular, or people notice you more. Trolls notice you because you become more well known. They start throwing allegations and they start bullshitting you. Trolls do what trolls do. And then next thing you know, you're not on TikTok anymore because of these allegations, whether they were true or not. And that's basically how TikTok works now. Not all the time, like obviously not all the time, right? But most of the time.
You know, people hear what they want to hear. 12 years ago, the only account I had was associated with my future Masters chant. The other account that you are connecting to me with a picture of the dragon, somebody literally went on Reddit and said that wasn't me. The actual owner of that account. I remember it from back
when. Why is this out stored?
But people refuse to see that. See, that's the problem. You refuse to see the truth because you're so caught up in what you believe. Now, as for the Ariella, let's go through the evidence, shall we? Because you say that's tied to me and me alone. Okay, so the first way that's tied to me is it like Monster Hunter, a game that in its first 2 weeks on the market sold over 10 million copies. Now, we're not the only fans here, people. Monster Hunter's really big. Okay, well, you know, great. You probably can accept that, right? And there are a lot of 21-year-old women out there. You can accept that too, right? But what really ties it to us is Sarah. She used the song, right? That's your theory, right? That ties it to us. Well, let's ask the question. If I were to create an AI account, especially one posting NSFW content, at that time, after we'd already deleted 2 channels because of the trolls and the people on Reddit who constantly dive deep into our lives. If I were trying to create an AI account that they didn't find, why the hell would I have Sarah do a video, knowing that they watch her account? Why the hell would we do that? That makes no logical sense.
Patrick's attempts to defend his actions on Patrick Unscripted only led to more scrutiny, along with people figuring out that Sarah had basically not moved out. And despite the Dream Team ending, things were basically the same, until Patrick and Sarah agreed to do an interview with a fellow TikToker named Hannah. Pat and Sarah were no stranger to giving out interviews. They had done one in the past when the Dream Team first went viral, but this interview would be an absolute disaster for Patrick. It starts off light with them discussing the fallout with Jenna, then Sarah and Patrick.
Yeah, I would say they don't really care about the daughter as much as they do about Patrick. I mean, obviously the trolls love Patrick way more because you could, like, the videos earlier of the daughter, she was only getting like 1 to 5 likes on her videos with like 0 comments, and this dude is like going on a rant about something. And you have like 200 comments, almost 300 likes, 100 saves. Like obviously Patrick is the target here, and the daughter is just a casualty of war.
Patrick start to fess up. Sarah admits that the move was fake, and that she was still basically living with her family. But then they start discussing the connections between Patrick and Ariella.
Oh, and one of the things, it does talk about a sheer red rape article of clothing that the father gives to the daughter. And now around that same time, there was a video that was made with the 2 of you where, Sarah, you're wearing a red long dress that is sheared, has some frillies on it. And so those are some of the little pieces where people were making connections.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by that logic, you can make that connection to...
He doesn't treat your mom that way? Well, bro, that's crazy.
I mean, by that logic...
He doesn't treat your mom that way, but she's probably right, dude.
You can make that connection to hundreds of people who
it's crazy.
red dresses.
Dresses and
I know, but can you?
lingerie.
It may look like
No,
it on
I understand. It does look a little like it does look a little bit though, like the material and stuff. It might not be like sold like that, but people can, kind of draw that comparison to red lingerie.
And after a little bit more discussion, Patrick drops a bombshell, confessing that he was in fact behind the Ariella Brigman account.
I'm not asking you anything else about the literotica. That is all. That is off
Everyone
the
knew
table.
that
I won't
already,
ask
I
you
thought.
anymore about that. But I can feel it in my soul. Like I feel I prayed about it, and I just like the way you guys seem uncomfortable, the looking back and forth. Like it's. I don't know. You take it for what you want. I just really believe that if you tell the truth, look at everyone's saying, just say it. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing that.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Let's say for the sake of argument, that it was me. If
See, everyone knows it was you. The body language, how defensive you are about it, your body motions, your tone of your voice. Everyone knows it was you that did it. The gig is up, alright? And you would have gotten away with it if there wasn't for those meddling trolls, right?
I were to come forward on the Ariella account, guess what? Everybody's going to automatically assume that the Literotica account was me as well.
No, because here's the thing.
I tell you 100% for certain.
Yeah.
No, you know why? You know why? Because as soon as
I've done it.
Okay then, perfect. So if somebody in this Reddit world, on this TikTok world, who hates your guts, perfect. But
What?
I don't see anything wrong with the Ariel account for money because people do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
People come on this app and put peanut butter on their hair looking for money. I mean, we live in a society where people are looking for a quick buck. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's not illegal. People enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong about that too. We're in a whole new era of internet, or like people. It's kind of like a dystopian when everyone's just like not getting actual jobs and they're getting like trying to be influencers or making videos on the internet. China's a pretty good example. Oh my god, Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a pretty good sample of the direction that we are currently headed to.
Warning: this video
shit.
But
My bad.
I don't see anything wrong with
That's
the
crazy.
Ariel account for money
Yeah.
because people do crazy stuff. People come on this app and put peanut butter on their hair looking for money.
I put on my balls.
We live in a society where
My
people are
favorite.
looking for a quick buck. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's not illegal. People
not
enjoy
illegal.
that stuff. I don't.
Are you
I'm not a
illegal?
fan of it, but people do. Who cares? People will pay top dollar for a hot-looking
Right.
AI model. They're starting to bring them into movies. I just think
Yeah,
if you're just honest
fucking
about this, people
duh.
will finally be like, "Oh my god, thank God! Like here we are, the truth."
Yeah, she's right. She's absolutely right about that. Everyone wants a hot AI model if it's available, and fucking obviously he wants a hot AI model, and that's obviously a model after her friend, which is kind of fucked up, but oh, one's of their own, I guess.
Truth. Like people will start to trust you. You want that, right?
Yeah. But here's the thing. Honestly, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I created the Ariel account. I made that account.
Patrick, thank you. You have been set free, man. You're set free. Doesn't
You're
that feel
free,
good?
Patrick!
Seriously,
You're
girl, hug.
free!
Give that man a hug because that is the most
Holy
amazing
shit!
thing you could have done for yourself. Really, I'm air hugging you. Good job. Seriously, you are.
Patrick, you just admitted that you made an AI model after your daughter's friend. How do you feel? I feel like there's a lot of weight off my shoulders now.
I didn't want to do it, but I lost control.
Life is hard, Patrick. You just took the biggest step of your life here.
I will tell you, I am 100% did not create Literotica.
I believe you.
No way. I would never go that far.
I believe you.
Almost immediately after
crazy.
discussing, Patrick begins to get nervous because he knows how serious what he confessed to is.
Messages were saying God forgives and you did amazing.
It's not God I'm worried about.
It's the internet. I mean, yeah, like I like people. This is what I like. This is what I think, right? Like people tend to judge you more. Like if you're in Patrick's situation and you're obviously defending your lie and you're defending what you did, and people know for a fact that you did it, but you just keep denying it, you're gonna be less tolerable. Tolerate, whatever. You know what I mean. It like people respect someone who admits it rather than fuck. Oh, I'm having a brain fart right now. Oh, people who admit they fucked up get more respect than people who don't admit they didn't fuck up. Yes, that is exactly what I tried to say. But speech therapy.
What are you worried about? Reddit?
No, everybody on the internet.
He admits to being behind Ariella's OF account, but denies authoring the vile literotica stories.
shit.
But by him admitting
That's
that he
deep.
was the original Ariella, it is almost for certain that he is behind this account, and that he is the author of those depraved stories. It also seemingly confirms his own obsession with Jenna Frank, giving credence to the theories behind why she blocked them. Not much else of note would come from this interview,
Yeah.
but the two would promise to do another one with Hannah in the near future. But Patrick would soon delete his TikTok page, and Sarah stopped posting to hers.
Yeah.
And as of the recording of this video, they have not returned. In my opinion, this is a further admission of guilt. People have suspected since the very first inappropriate dances that there was something more going on between Sarah and Patrick, and it's not like there weren't signs of this.
And now time for the taste test.
These are some pretty big meatballs.
Yeah.
That's how I like it.
Sorry, it's just getting warmed up here.
What the fuck?
So,
These are only a few clips of Patrick being extremely inappropriate with Sarah. It is so blatantly obvious what is going on here. Both of Patrick's brothers are on the registry, and Pat has admitted in the past that he's still very close with them, letting both of his kids see their uncles. And Patrick himself has a mountain of suspicious behavior behind him, going far into his past. There have been rumors of the mom Teresa's family accusing Patrick of some pretty awful stuff, claiming that Teresa is mentally unwell and Patrick took advantage of that to isolate her from her family. This is only an allegation, but it is very in line with what Patrick has been known to do, and the way that they treat Teresa sometimes is less than good.
It's spicier than the last one. Oh!
Excuse me. Sorry. I'm guzzling milk over here. Can you do it? Walking it?
Guys, look, white people aren't made for spicy food. Okay, we're not made for spicy food. Unless you grew up in Southern California and all you eat is corn with spicy food, which we mean in the story, but that's not relevant to the story that I'm trying to tell.
Ah!
Ooh. That one went down a little spicy.
Whenever Teresa's on camera, Sarah and Patrick want basically nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
She's definitely like a third wheel, and I doubt that she would ever know
Damn, bro, you're a third wheel to your husband and daughter relationship. That is fucked up. That is bad. That's horrible.
even suspect that something was going on between her daughter and husband. Even though both members of the Dream Team went dark on social media, people didn't stop digging, and they would uncover even more evidence of something being very wrong. people would uncover an OF account linked to Sarah, and this account was verified, meaning that it very likely could be hers. From what I've been told, to get this verification, you have to do an
Try to make
identity
it out of the
check,
hood.
and it's also very suspicious that soon after the account was found, it was deleted, extremely in line with past behavior for the duo. And then, Sarah's personal TikTok account also goes missing, once again furthering suspicion. If it could even be called that anymore, the woman who hosted the interview, Hannah, would come forward and claim that Patrick had fessed up to the Literotica account, but that he had done it through text form. In my opinion, his admission to being behind the original Ariella account is almost all the confirmation needed. But this statement from Hannah, along with their disappearance, paints an extremely disturbing picture. Over the course of 2 years, they have gone from vehemently denying these claims to coyly fessing up. They have done the exact opposite of beating the allegations, and I shouldn't even.
Yeah, it's like the other thing is too that I noticed with people on the internet is they'll make allegations up and they'll force those allegations onto you, saying that you did this, you did that, even though you didn't. And eventually you cave in and you say, yes, I did that, even when you didn't, because you're just so tired of shit, right? Like, it's a common thing that I noticed on the internet. Like, the internet is such a harsh place. It's fucking horrible.
Even say they. It's Patrick. Patrick is to blame for all of this. Like I said before, Sarah is a victim. Any way you slice it, he has absolutely destroyed his daughter's life, all for his own gain. We can only hope that someday Sarah holds Patrick accountable for all of the awful stuff that he's done. It's a long shot, but hopefully, now that the dream team is over, she'll wake up.
Yeah.
The 32 Pizza Mom also.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was a good video. I think he covered it very well. Kiwi Tapes has a very excellent channel and very, very great detailed videos on certain individuals of the internet. If you guys haven't subscribed to Kiwi Tapes, I'll have his bio linked, and I'll have his channel linked in my bio. But yeah, there's a lot of videos on him. We need more people like Kiwi out there to expose people like this, because the shit honestly fucking crazy.